Randy. Mountain Air Farms. All right. We got this the other day, and
About 2 weeks ago.
about 2 weeks ago. We've just been real busy. We've had company in and stuff. But I need to trim this up because when we build a fire out here in our fire pit, it's burning the ends of the limbs off. So, or heating them up too much. I'm afraid it may hurt the tree. So we're just going to trim these up back through here so it don't get to them.
Right. Now, this is the new Saker mini chainsaw. He's killed a tree before because he's put one of my trees because he put a fire pit too close to a tree. Woo.
That's a dead limb. It's burning. This way it'll keep it.
Keep the tree healthier.
Yeah.
Now this is what's called a plantation magnolia. And they grow big and grow out. Lots of times you'll see them down in South Carolina with Spanish moss growing on them. Okay, you need to come in and do the interior and some of those that's grown up.
No, I will later. I'm just mainly just getting the ones that's gonna.
That should be enough.
Bucket, get a lot of them.
That should be enough.
I'm gonna get that. Got one hanging out right there.
The one that I'm under?
Yep. Drop a tree on you.
You better not. About how far of a reach? I mean, you're standing on the ground. You're 5'7".
What about 9 foot?
9 foot? Oh, okay.
That ought to trim it up to where it's not.
Right.
The shirt keeps coming up. That way when the fire's roaring, it's
not
hitting the leaves of the trees.
right. And it don't make, you didn't make too big of a gap.
Nope. But it worked good.
Now, if you wanted to, like I said, some of this little stuff, you could just go ahead and take the battery off right here.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, just unplug it.
Right, and then grab the battery from the end.
Grab the battery from the end.
Now, have you charged that battery yet?
Nope.
Does it have a meter where it's telling you how far? Oh, no, it's still fully charged. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
cutting them.
Yeah.
I just know this fall we've got to do a lot of.
We got to do a lot of trimming up this fall. Yeah, cleaning up around the base. Now, what he's talking about this fall, anytime you have big trees like this, whether if it's a home, a big old magnolia or
Bradford pears.
Bradford pears or massively bad. But you see where you have all these limbs coming up, these smaller ones like right in the middle coming up and coming up. And those you want to take out because
Well, if you thin them out, that way the wind blows through them. If you don't thin them out,
it's like the wind's hitting a brick wall, and that's
yeah,
why
that's
you
what breaks. That's all these Bradford pears. If you'd go through them and thin them all out on the inside, they wouldn't break off like they are. But now, if you go down through Knoxville, I don't know whether there's any Bradford pears left, but
well,
they
wasn't it
just blowed over.
they have banned
Yeah, they banned Bradford pears.
because there was so much tree damage.
Well, no,
I thought it was the tree damage.
no, somehow it was crossing over with the regular pears or something. I'm
Oh,
not sure what
okay.
it was doing,
They
but
were cross,
but-
whatever.
they banned them.
No.
So you can't even plant them or
In Tennessee, yeah. So this fall, one cooler day, he'll go in through all of our trees and he'll do a clean out on the center brushes, or the center, because,
Not all our trees.
no, well,
The trees in our yard.
trees in our yard, excuse me, not the 53 acres of trees, but the 10 or 12 trees we have in our yard.
Yeah, Big Mac.
So I know the magnolia didn't have probably what, a 2-inch diameter, I think is probably the biggest.
Yeah, that wasn't real big, but it sliced right through it. It's gonna work good. We'll have more opportunities to use it. It's just I needed to use it. They sent it to us, and I wanted to make sure and do a little review on it.
And then this is the second time we've used it,
Yeah.
just simply because we've had a full house for the last 10 days.
But it works great.
Cool. And this one you say is tougher than the first one we did?
Huh?
This one feels tougher?
Somewhat. That other one still feels good.
Oh, okay. I like that it has
It's got
this.
a longer bar.
Yeah, I started to say I like that it has a 6-inch bar. I mean, it weighs what, about 5 pounds, maybe 3 pounds?
Probably. There's probably a place online you can look that up.
Right. Well, it's doing good. We've been impressed, very impressed with this. And sometimes you get these extension poles and they're like plastic, and this is pretty sturdy.
I've got a Ryobi extended
Right,
pole that I've had, and it works great. But the pole's just real
flimsy.
extended out, and it's like it's just too flimsy.
Well, it's almost like the poles, they're great if you leave them short, or maybe a 4 foot, but past that 4 foot mark.
But if you get it where it don't flex, it gets so heavy you can't.
Can't
That's
deal
part
with
of
it.
the thing with battery power.
You gonna be able to get all that in?
I hope so.
What are you gonna do with all that? Just go back in the woods?
Throw it on my burn pile.
That's a massive burn pile.
It's gonna be a big old flame when we burn it.
That's gonna be a massive burn pile. Now, what jobs have you got coming up?
Well, tomorrow I'm gonna start cutting the wood for that chicken coop. It's a 6x12.
It's a coop on wheels.
Yep, coop on wheel.
Coop,
Yeah.
coop de ville.
Yeah, coop de ville. But in about 2 weeks we're gonna start a barn project,
Right.
building a shed and stuff.
And a restoration in a shed.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the weld shop, we're not done. We're just kind of done to this point with what you can do.
Yeah, we gotta get concrete in and stuff.
Yeah, now we're waiting on other contractors that will do pour the concrete and Then Randy gets to go back and do a lot of finish work, putting in doors and roll-up doors, and I don't think that's going to fit.
Come here, hold this. I
Come
can
here
put
and
my
hold
clamps
it.
down on it and hold it when I get it loaded.
Okay. I love a magnolia. They're one of the most beautifulest trees. They smell so good. Now this one's already bloomed. It has the big white blooms. And Randy is, it's kind of funny. We've got a friend that whatever her perfume is, it must be like white magnolia or something of that nature. But when the tree is blooming, he thinks he thinks it's our friend out here, you know, standing out here, but it's actually the tree.
Well, perfume smells just like it.
Yeah, her perfume, like I said, it must be like, you know, a magnolia smell, you know, something of that nature. But yeah, her perfume smells just like the tree when it's blooming. Some of that little stuff you could put in the fire pit. Could you put some of that little stuff in the fire pit?
Yeah. If it don't rain tonight, I'm gonna build me a fire.
I don't know what it is. Men and their bonfires. Maybe it goes back to the caveman day.
Yep.
Man has
Fire.
to make fire and build fire.
All right, I'm gonna put them.
Is it going to be able to go down?
Watch your fingers.
All right, well. Half of it's falling out.
Good?
Yeah, well, you got one piece.
So I want up under.
He's going to take that to the burn pile. If you don't lose it between here and there. Hopefully he won't lose it. It's not too bad of a cutting job he did. And that is a huge, huge tree. We've got two of these trees. Now this tree, both of these trees are maybe 18 years old. We planted them and they were about 6 foot, maybe 8 foot tall, if that. Probably maybe a 6-inch, 8-inch trunk. And haven't really done a whole lot. Just, you know, try to be careful mowing around them and just trying to keep them healthy. But the other one, he actually backed over with his trailer and broke it, and it had to be restarted again. But like I said, these are an old plantation magnolia. That's why they, if you'll notice, they come out and they swoop down. There's several different varieties of magnolias. There's a magnolia bush I know that gets round from the bottom up. But I love these trees. Very southern. Well, he just wanted to do another little video on this saw. And like I said, so far he's been very, very impressed. Handles very well. So he'll be doing more of these, I know. And we'll do a comparison, put the blue one and this one side by side and kind of just do it that way. We'll do a video that way as well. If y'all have any questions on this, please let us know. If you have any comments or suggestions, we love hearing from you. Well, I'm going to close for now. Got plenty of animals to feed and fix my own dinner. So, leave you with a nice shot. This is, remember we brought in this other horse. This is Big Mac. He is doing good. Him and Poco have been getting along great. This heat just really wears him out, so he's lost a little bit of weight, nothing major. And he's just been a good old boy. He's just been out here just chilling with Poco. Well, remember to like, subscribe, and share. And as always, remember, we love you. God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day.